Yo, what's up, baby? This is Bert Watson, and you're listening to Radio MMA, because this is what they do and why they do it, baby, all night long, because they rolling hard, fast, and on the money.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Radio MMA. Let's bring in Smiling Sam. How's it going, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you doing, sir?
We're doing awesome. You fought in Australia, then you went to Brazil, now you're backward in Australia, and now you're heading to Tennessee. Just talking about fighting all over the map.
Yeah, it's always been the best part about fighting was getting to see the world.
Yeah.
Now that I'm with UFC, still get to see the world, still get to train in some of the best places in the world, and I get to, make a few fans along the way.
Good stuff, man. If you could fight anywhere, where would you want to fight?
I want to fight in Japan. I've always wanted to. Someday I'll get my chance. I've been unable to so far.
Are you still training over at Team Quest?
Yes, sir. Getting punched in the face by Dan Anderson, kicked in the leg by Tarek Happening, and choked out by Jeff Taylor every day.
Yeah, so just talk about this matchup with Brunson. What does he bring to the table?
Brunson, he's a big, strong, athletic dude whose striking is hard but very intimidating, unimposing, but then he's got this wrestling background that's just insane. He can take anyone down, and more so, he can hold anyone down for as long as he wants to. So it's got the potential to be a great fight. Of course, I'm always trying to get fight of the night, and this will be no exception. I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to impress the world.
Do you think this is your biggest fight to date? Derek always was considered like a blue chip prospect back in Strikeforce, and now he's in UFC's 4-1.
It might. It's definitely the toughest fight I've ever had.
Sure.
When I fought Cesar, I think that was a fight that was bigger, just being in Brazil, fighting their Brazilian champion. So he was a pretty good one too. But this is definitely going to be the toughest fight of my career so far.
We're a couple of weeks out from the fight. How's the health?
I'm feeling great. Nobody ever fights 100%, but I'm as close as anybody's ever been before. Yeah, of course I've got my bumps and bruises, but I still got 2 weeks to heal. So I'm in great spirits and good health.
This is your third fight of the year, which is a lot for a UFC fighter. How many would you like to get in before the end of the year?
I'm hoping this will be number 3. I'm hoping for 2 more after this one. I would like to fight up in Canada in October against Elias Theodorou, and then if I could get a fight in December somewhere, I would love to do that too.
Yeah, that would be a good fight. That would be a good matchup. I'd be interested in watching that one for sure.
Yeah, I think so, and I think the Canada card still needs some help getting all the ratings it wants, and I think a good old scrap between he and I would do just that.
3 straight finishes. Are you targeting another bonus?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially after, my last fight, Perfect Can took a bonus away from me.
Right.
So I've got to make it back with this one. He's got a tough chin, so maybe I'll have to switch to submission mode this time, but we'll see what happens. I'll make it exciting no matter what happens.
Before your fight, do you ever take a look at the betting odds to see if you're the favorite or the underdog?
I always do. I love betting on MMA. Yeah, I never bet on my fights. But,
Sure.
I always like finding out. Like Cesar, I was a big underdog. My last fight against Daniel Kelly, I was the overdog. This one, I haven't seen yet, but I'm going to have to guess I'm probably going to be the underdog.
Give me a prediction on the fight. How will it finish?
I'm going to say that this is going to go to decision. I'm going to win decision. I don't think it's going to be a split. I think it's going to go all 3 rounds. I think he's going to go for the constant takedowns and constant failures of being able to hold me down. And he's going to get tired of it. He's going to get sloppy, and I'm going to be able to score when I get my shot.
A few weeks ago in Bellator MMA, we had Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice, and we briefly touched on gambling in MMA. A lot of fans after that fight were calling for the fix. Did you see the fight, and do you think it was fixed?
I did see the fight, and I don't think it was fixed. I think Bellator has way too much to lose to fix fight.
Yeah.
I think just 2 dudes that are way past their prime. Maybe Kimbo's in his prime. I think that's all it was. I don't think it was fixed. I think there's too much to lose if it was fixed.
What'd you think of those freak show fights? Like, I've talked to a lot of UFC fighters, and almost every one of them has watched that fight. Do you think, just talk about these freak show fights? They get the people watching.
Yeah, I love them. You know what? Any two people should be able to fight, whether they're a super awesome Anderson Silva type fighter or a way past their prime Ken Shamrock type fighter.
Right.
You put it in the cage, and you'll see if people like it. The more people that watch this sport, the better it is for me. So I know Brock Lesnar was talked about as being that. CM Punk is being talked about being that, and I love it. Bring them all on. I hope Batista fights someday.
Right.
Maybe the Big Show get hit in the cage. I know I'll be watching.
Yeah, nice stuff, man. Okay, thanks for the time. Anything you like to promote or throw out your social media?
Yeah, hey, if anyone ever has a question for me, hit me up on Twitter. I'm @SmilingSam. Otherwise, I've got a website where I'm selling my super awesome Fight Camp shirt. It's SamAlveyShop.com. Just sign on, take a look at the shirts. You'll love them. It's my official Fight Camp shirt. So pick one up and, send me a picture of you wearing it.
Good stuff, man. Thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.